Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to 21 Day Understanding in the Self, Cultivating Peace. Yesterday, we stopped at the six inner barriers, and thank you so much for your presence and your time. And we'll continue day two. Today is the day two of 21 day course of understanding inner self, cultivating peace, creating your happy, peaceful life. And I hope uh, you did enjoy the course. And if and I hope that you have some lessons for you uh, in your belt. And let's please allow me to share my screen to start today's lesson. Okay. Yesterday, um, I just recall a little bit some main points that we have done yesterday together. That all of us want to be want to be more matured, uh, stronger, happier, healthier. Is it right? We all we all want a better future, a better version of us. Uh, but uh, throughout our experience, we accumulate something, we have experienced something, and then we have some strings that wrap us. It's tight around us. So it stops us from doing what we want to do. And if we can break down those strings or those cocoons, we can be transformed. That is the transformation process of of everyone. And instead of being the food of this environment, we can be alive for ourselves. And what are those strings? So they are six. There are six inner barriers. It's just an inner barriers, nothing much than that. And name, if we name those barriers in ourselves, we know that we have them. So it will be easier for us, or simpler for us to break out, break out these inner barriers in us. So the first one, that is normalize ourselves. So with somebody think that they are just normal person, so uh, they cannot do this or they cannot do that. Other can, but I can't. If we can break down these inner barriers. There is no bias. There is no discrimination. There will be a fair world, and anyone can be anyone as long as they want. They can become anyone that they want. And and until one day they realize that there is just nobody. If they want to be someone, they can be. And the second inner barrier is fear of failures. So in fact that they have this they have the fear of losing things. They don't know what happened after they have that failure. What hap- what happened after that? What they could lose a lot. So it's generate this barriers. So if we know uh, what we use and what we own and what we can use and what we can own, or and and what is the what we can lose after the failure, and how to start all over again. So there is no fear of failures anymore. And the third inner barriers is fear of criticism. We can say this varies a lot, and through the social media, many channels that uh, we have today, and and if we can break out this inner barrier, there's nothing can stop us. There's nothing can stop us. And the fourth barrier is fear of the lack of condition. And the fifth one is fear of the lack of knowledge. When we start something, uh, some people when they start something, they can the lack of some conditions or knowledge, but it's to do it. They start from an empty hands, but then uh, thanks to the support from people, the people around them, so they can build something together. So if someone just do something alone, it can be um, lack of condition or knowledge. But if we do together, we support each other, so nothing can stop us. So we always have enough resources or conditions and knowledge to do anything that we want. And the last barrier is no future vision, no vision for the future. If we have the vision for the future, the previous barriers is nothing at all. Somebody can think that there are no people, normal people, they have a lot of fears, scares in their mind, but they see what it can become in the future. So uh, carry even carry in mind those fear, but they can overcome those fear too, to do or to run what they want. So the last inner barrier is very important if we have and we know what we want to be in the future, what we want to do in the future, what we want to have in the future. And throughout this journey, this course, I believe that all of us, I believe that all of us will have the vision for our future. And this is the philosophy of education that not only bring the future vision for us, but also can help us remove those inner barriers. We don't focus on we don't focus on erasing those inner barriers, but the this educational philosophy can help us remove them naturally, automatically, gradually. So what is next? What's next? So I earlier just summarize some main points that we have been discuss, discussing together yesterday. Let's start day two in this journey. Okay, so what do we have today? I want to share with I want to share with you an image. And you can draw this image with me if you can. So I'm drawing a boat. Drawing a boat. Hello. I'm not sure if you are uh Miss or Mr. Zhou Ngọc. Anyway, hello. Thank you for your presence here. I'm drawing a boat, everyone. Okay. On a boat, there is a man, a person who rowed the boat with a pet. Okay, right. So if to make sure that everyone know this is the boat, so we can mark down that is boat. Okay. So the boat is in the river. In the river. And this goes from 8 or from 8 to B, from A to B. And this is also the river current. This is also the river current. Let's go again. Let's go along. Okay. So this is the image that I want to share today. That okay. There is a boat and a man boats in the river. So it goes from A to B, and from A to B is also the current of the river. So if the boat goes from A to B, it means that it goes along the river stream. And from our observations, we can know that when the boat goes along the river, even the main boat route the boat or not, it can naturally just follow the current. Is it right? And if nothing interfered or impact on it, it can go along the river from A to B automatically. Automatically. And if there is something that interfere, like a rock on the way, so the boats can uh like pull of us in the bank of the river or stuck somewhere on the way. But if there is the main boat who directed in the right or in the correct orientations, so it can go from A to B easily or naturally. What if what if the boat has the machine like motor, so it will be faster. It will be faster, or the main boat row the boat, row the boat. So it will be faster when it goes from A to B. What if, what if the boat goes from B to A, goes again the river, goes again the river. So this time it needs the support from the main boat, or else it will be reversed. So the main boats need to have row the boat goes against the river strongly, so that is can win the current river, the the current of the river. And if the main boat stop rowing the boat, what could happen? The boat will be reversed to original place, to the starting point, or back to B, or even pass by P, pass by B. So um, if this boat goes against the river, it needs to be have a boat, the main boat, row the boat, or it needs to have the motor, the machine that have the boat goes against the river. And if there is no machine, no main boat, it will goes again. It will be reversed to the previous place. So that is the image that I want to share with everyone. So similarly, similarly to our life, the boat represents for our life, for our lives. And the river current represents for some law, for some law and principle, for some laws and principles that impact humans, human life. So there are laws and principles that impacts greatly, from, yeah, just minor impacts or major impact to human life. And if we go along like we know those laws and principles, and we go along, applied the laws and principles in our life correctly, our life will be easier. So it's like the boat goes from A to B, goes along the river, even without the main boat, row the boat, it can goes from A to B naturally, gently, simply. But if we don't know those laws and principles, or even we know them and but we don't apply it correctly, or we go against those laws and principles, so it will be like the boat goes against the current of the river. It will be very hard. We need to take a lot of effort to go against the river, to go from B to A. So that's why um, you can look back in your life and check if there's time in your life that everything just be so smooth, and thing just happens naturally, and you got what you want simply. That that was the time that you went along the river, or you went along there, you applied the laws and principles correctly, even you were not aware of that. But there was the time that things was so hard for you, and it needed a lot of effort to do something. So these times, that the time you went against the the river current, or the laws and principles which impacts influence human human life. So if we know this, so the question we have in our mind that, so what are those laws and principles, right? So the questions here is, what are laws and principles that impacts on human life. So there are many laws and principles that impact on human life, but there are some laws and principles that have a great impact, or strong impact on human life. So let's get to know them. So in this journey, or in this course, we'll get to know some laws and some principles that have great impact on human life. So this is okay. Let's find out what is the first principle. The first principle, name light. Principle. Okay. Light principle. And imagine in front of you is a dark room. So This is a dark room. Okay, this is his dark room. Imagine it. And you want this room to be lit. Okay, you want this light in the room. There are two options for you. Mm, okay. There, two- there are two options. First one, option one, that you would bring the light in the room. And the second option is that you bring the darkness out, out of the room. Okay, imagine in front of you, there is a dark room and you want the room to be lit, or you want to have the light inside the room. There are two options for you. The first one, that is you bring the light in. The second one, that you bring the darkness out of the room. Okay, so that is also the question for you. What could you choose? What could you choose? The first one or the second one? The first one, bring the light in, or the second one, you bring the darkness out. And I have asked many people, and I also saw many people ask many people about this question. And I think all of the answer that I got, or many people got, that is the first option. Of course, when we just turn on the light, there is the light in the room, right? Or we just open the door and let the sunlight in, it will be lit. Simple, very simple. And so all of the answers would be option one, bring the light in. The a child can answer these questions simply. And for the second option, we don't know what happened if we bring the darkness out, right? And we don't know how to bring the darkness out. How can we do that? We don't know it. So this is just a logical answer, okay? Logical thinking. Um, when it comes to this question. But in our real life, if we think darkness or the dark room is one's life, and the darkness are their difficulties, problems, issues, troubles in their lives. And usually they could come with the option that they try to resolve, and they try to remove those problems, troubles, difficulties out of their life. They want to, of course, they want to remove them. They don't want it to be in their life or in their dark room. For example, If that person a health issue, have a health issue like stomach ache, that's stomach ache. Of course, the first thing that they can go to see the doctor and have a diagnose, get a medication to resolve that health issue. And after they have recovered from the stomach ache and they still keep the same habits, things nothing changed, just only medication. And after that, do you think that stomach ache is to come? Still, still, because nothing changed, nothing changed. So, but a person, but if a person focus on how to be healthy, focus on how to be healthy. Of course, when they are healthy, there's no illness, there's no disease, no stomach ache. Is it right? If a person focuses on the health, how to be healthy, how to have a good health, and they practice, they do things that can help or support them to have a good health. So that's when they do it, it means that they bring the light in. This this is called the dual principle. This is also called the a dual principle. It means that if there is light, there is no darkness. If there is light, there is no darkness. If the light disappear, the darkness revealed. So it means that darkness is not disappear. They they just they always still. But if there's light, we don't see the darkness. If there's light, we don't see the darkness. If the light disappear, the darkness revealed. So we see it. So that's why earlier I told you that in this journey or in this course, we don't focus on how to remove or break out this these six inner barriers in ourselves. We name it, we name them, and we know they are in our mind, and that's it. And through and when we get to know the principles and the laws that impacts on our life, we just apply them to into our life, and then it will resolve naturally. It means that we bring the light in. We don't care too much about the darkness, because when there's light, there's no darkness. We don't see them. We don't see it. And if the light disappear, the darkness reveal. So in this journeys, what the only one thing we do, that is we bring the light in. If you want to have a good health, so the question is how to have good health. We don't focus on how to deal with the health issue. That is not what we orientate everyone do here. That is the duties of specialists, doctors. It's not us. So what we need to do is that is we need to focus on the light, focus on good health, how to have it, or in how to have a good mental health, or how to have a harmonious life, or good relationships with everyone, or good financial security. That's it. So there are sorrows, agonies, insecurities, many troubles in our life, but we don't focus on it. We don't try to remove them in our life. If you want to remove sorrows, we don't need to do that. We just focus on how to have a peaceful life. There's no sorrow. If you don't want arrogance in your life, just focus on how to be modest. If you want to deal with insufficiency in your life, just focus on appreciation, appreciative gratitude. If you want to deal with your relationship or connections with people, just focus on how to be tolerant to people, how to embrace people, how to see the good things in people, so we don't deal with the darkness anymore. We shift our attention to the light. And the most important thing is that we know what is the light or the issue that we get. That's it. So in this journey, we do only one thing, that is bringing the light in. And to know what is the light is very important. What are lights that we need to have in our house or in our room? So my master and teachers had shared with me this house, this house. Okay. The foundation of the house is might, or we call it inner self. And the pillar of left wall of the house is health. And the right wall or the right pillars of the house is relationship. The roof of the house is financial, finance, finance. What creates troubles, issues, problems, difficulties in human life? If we list out those troubles, it's many, right? There are many troubles in human life. But the experts have shared with us that if we summarize everything and simply and simplifies them, there will be uh, four pillars in a human life that generate those troubles. The first one is that the mind or inner self of a person. The first aspect is inner self of a person. It means that what they have in your mind, like inside them. And the second one that is health. The second aspect is health. The third one is relationship, our connection with people. And the last one is finance, financial security. Or to make it simpler, money. No, money in our life. So these four aspects, uh, these four aspects influence each other. So that's why they generate a lot of troubles and complexible troubles and things and issues in our in one's life. For example, do you think that our financial condition could impact our mind? Or sometimes we call it mental health? Yes, right. If we have stable financial condition, we could have a stable mind, or we can safeguard our mental health simpler. And in contracts, do you think that our mind could impact financial condition? Yes. If we have good minds and are a clear mind and we see things thoroughly, of course, we can earn or attract money better, right? If we have stable minds with clear minds that we can work properly, and of course, following that, the financial conditions would be stable more. And do you think that our mind's condition could impact relationship condition? If someone comes to play with us, but uh, we have some trouble with our minds, we were worried about something, so we don't pay attention to that friends or that relationship anymore. We just focus on how to deal with our minds or the problem that we get, right? So our mind condition also impact the relationship. And if and the relationship mm, in returns also impact on our mind. If we have a good relationship with someone, of course, we'll feel better. And if we have bad relationship, always think about us as also cause a headache to a person, right? And mind condition also impacts on our health condition. And in return, our health condition also impacts on our mind. Um, According to WHO, the World Health Organization, they said that our health of our a person's health is not only the physical health, but also mental and social health. So our mind condition or mental health have a great impact on the physical health and also social health. It means relationship. So these relationship might also impact on our health, physical health. And in return, the health also have a great impact on relationship. If we someone feel uncomfortable and they have guests, the way they treat the guests is also maybe different because if a person have a headache and the guest comes, they also cannot spend time with the guests and their or spend quality time for the guests. So our health really um, have great impact on a relationship in return. And health is similarly have a great impact on financial condition of a person. If we have good health, of course, we work better or more efficient, more um, or efficiently or effectively. So of course, their um, ability to earn money or attract money would be better. And in return, financial condition also impact on health, on our health. If we have a better condition, we can provide for ourselves good condition to support our health. For example, we can hire a specialist or a trainer to train our body, physical body, or we can buy some products, good quality products for our health to intake. So we have many, many good conditions to support our health. And the relationships also have great impact on financial condition. If we have good relationship with seniors in your companies or with the owner or the your boss, with your boss similarly. So do you think that the ability to earn more money or you work efficiency will be better? Will be better, right? But if you have bad relationship with your colleagues, your coworkers, your boss, what do you think? Is you could have hard time at work or even in your personal life. Of course, it's drags your financial condition could be worse, could be bad or worse. And in return, financial condition also have a great impact on our relationship. If we have good financial condition, we can buy some good things for our family members, or we have many joys to appreciate um, our loved ones, right? We have many joys. But with the lack of financial condition, it would be a great impact on our relationship. So these four aspects in life influence each other, have impact on each other. That's why it generates a lot of troubles and issues and problems in one's life. So what was our questions earlier? That is what our light that we need to focus on so that we can have the light room, or here we have lighthouse, the lighthouse. And fortunately, I I have learned from my from wise man, uh, from wise man, that about the light that we need to bring in our house, the house of mind, of health, of relationship, and of financial condition. Okay. So what are those lights? Let's discover what are the lights we need to bring in our house, the house of mind, of health, of relationship, of financial condition. So again, we draw a house. Now we can draw a bigger house in the middle of the paper. In the middle of the paper. Okay, with the foundation also mine or inside. Okay, and the left pillar is health, and the right pillar is relationship. Relationship, and the roof is financial conditions. Okay. And in the middle, we draw hexagon, a hexagon in the middle of a house. We draw a hexagon, and from each angle of the hexagon, we draw a light from this angle to the edge of the house, so that we have 7 rooms in this house. 7 rooms in this house. Okay, at first we draw a house of might, health, relationship, and financial condition. And in the middle of the house, we draw a hexagon. Okay, a hexagon which has 6 angles, and from each angle we draw a light from the angle to the edge of the house. And then we have 7 rooms in this house. 7 rooms in this house. And okay, let's see. And the first room is the room that are below the hexagon. Below the hexagon is also the middle in the lower part of the house. We write, help me to write the word wisdom. Okay, wisdom. On the left side of wisdom, we write stay, stay of mind. State of mind. State of mind. On the right side of wisdom, we write personality. Personality. Okay, and in hexagon's room, we write virtue. Virtue. And in the upper parts, the upper rooms of the house, on the left side of virtues for the upper parts, we write physical health. Physical health. Physical health. And on the right side, the upper right side of virtues, we write capability. Uh, capability. Capability. And the upper parts of virtues, we write material. Material. So these are 6, sorry, 7 lights that we need to bring into our house. into our house, the house of mind, of health, of relationship, and of financial condition. So the first slide we need to bring in this is wisdom. The second one that is state of my well-being. The third light that is noble personality. The third one is noble personality. The fourth is virtuous. Virtuous. The fifth is physical well-being. Physical well-being. The sixth is capability. Working ability. And the last one, the seventh is material or material well-being. So these are seven lights that we need to bring into our house. And if there are lights, there's no darkness. See, if a person if a person has wisdom, had a state of mind well-being, or uh, a right state of mind, and noble personalities, so there is no issue with mind anymore. There's no trouble with mind anymore. And if a person who has a good state of mind, physical well-being, virtues, there's no problem with health. And if a person have a good or noble personality, virtues, and capability, they could have no problem with relationship. Because a person who has noble personalities uh, make people want to get close to them, and those who have virtues, they what they want to do, they want to do for everyone, or not only for themselves but also for other peoples. So, and they have the capability to do it. That's why there's no problem with the relationship, in their relationship. And if we have physical well-being, material well-being, and capability, nothing can stop us from attracts a good financial condition, right? So if we have these seven lights in our house, there's no darkness, there's no problem. Or um I can't say that there could be no problem at all, no problem at all. But at least limit we limit when we have the list of problems in our life. And if we even we encounter problems and issues in our life, with these lights, is help us to pass overcomes those problems simply, gently. And this house we call, hmm, we call WIT house. Oh, sorry, home. Mm, okay. Please allow me to remove this one with hope. What is WRT? Which it stand for wisdom tree. Wisdom tree. What is wisdom tree? We will get to know it when we explore more about the wisdom light later on uh, in the course. And these concepts are developed by WIT education organizations. So, uh, so that's why that is one of the reason is named WIT home. Okay, and these seven lights we call it seven. mm, Seven holistic. Wow, wow. So these lights represents our wows in life. Or previously, when we think about wows, we would think about material condition, right? Or financial condition. But here, with the holistic wealth, we have not only material things, but also uh, immaterial parts like wisdom, state of mind, personality, virtues, physical health, capability. So these lights represents for seven holistic wealth. Each light is each wealth in our life. So now we have the lighthouse with seven lights, seven holistic wealth. Wisdom, state of mind, personality, virtues, physical health, capability, and material. And in this course, I'm not sure that we can discover all of these lights, but the first light that we need to light on is wisdom, then state of mind, and if we have enough time, we can uh, explore about the noble personality, the virtues, and later about physical health or physical well-being and capability. So I hope that we can explore all of these light in this course. And in in this seven holistic wells, we have the physical and non-physical access. We call it access. I call it access. So we have non-physical access, that is wisdom, our state of mind, and noble personality and virtues. And the physical ones are physical health or physical well-being, material well-being, and capability. Capability. So let's talk a little bit about the physical and non-physical uh, access here. I okay. Oh, give me a second. I need to get the paper. Okay. So let me write down again seven how to stay well. Like stay well. Wisdom. Hmm. State of mind. Noble personality. Virtues. Physical well-being. Capability. And the last one is material. The first four is non-physical. Non-physical. Hmm. I call it access. And the last three is physical access or value. Non-physical access or non-physical values, and physical access or physical values. as our observations, we can see that before before uh, people talk about success or have good light, they think about money, like they have a good financial condition or material life, and they think that they are successful. But when they have a lot of money, they could think about, if there is a lot of money but they don't have any capability to give or to run the money, work for themselves, to make money, like to make the money, create more money. So over time, that success will not be stay still. For example, somebody just are inher inherited from their family members. They get an heirs, so they have a lot of money, but they don't have the capability, or their capability would not be um as good as before. So those materials will not be the same, and it will be worse. So that's why the capability to make it work is very important. And then they care more about the capability. It's not only money, but also the capability. And then, and time passes by, and they have a capability to work, to make money, to earn money, to attract money, but they don't have a good health, so that they don't have a good health condition, and they feel like they are not really successful, and it's just not the life that they want without a good health condition, and they care more about physical well-being. And time passes by, and our material condition, capability, physical well-being are very important, of course, but people care more about the non-physical aspects in life. Like they talk about souls, they talk about some things inside Earth. It's not just not the external condition anymore, but something inside. So they get more, and they look for it. Their non-physical values or non-physical assets. So that's why they know about virtues, and they want to have a good virtues or in themselves. They want to cultivate or develop those virtues in themselves, and they said that the people who have good virtues is, and including the physical assets, is a really successful people, or a really successful person. And then are and then they develop more concepts, or some perspectives, that if we have good financial condition, we have a capability, we have a good health, we have a good virtues, but if there's no anyone around us, we like you can see that a lot of people who are very successful on the top, on the top, but they feel lonely. So who could they share their success with? No one. So many people said that when you are on the top, you can experience or feel the loneliness. So that's why many people explored the value of noble personalities. People who have the noble personalities could attract people, get closer to them. People want to get closer to the people who have noble personalities. And what are noble personalities? We'll find out later in the course. And then they care more state of mind of a person, how we deal with the problems and troubles and issues comes to our life. Can we still stay still? Can we at can we are at ease or in peace when we encounter those problems in our life? Can we have still have the gratitude, appreciative gratitude, or embrace people when they brings a lot of troubles in our life? So they care more about, they respect those who can embrace people even when they bring a lot of problems in our life, and they respect more people who can deal with problems in their lives calmly, peacefully, and then they really uh, respect and even honor those who has wisdom. So they develop these non-physical assets over time, and they respect and value more these assets. And then that's why we need to have this holistic wealth, not only physical assets but also non-physical assets. And the physical assets can protect the non-physical assets. For example, if you have a peaceful mind, a very calm mind, but you have a problem with financial material, financial condition, or your family members has the problem with financial conditions, and even how calm, how peaceful you are, there's time in your life that you feel unstable. So with the physical assets could or protects your non-physical assets better. And the non-physical assets uh, can upgrade the physical assets. Like it brings the physical assets up to the another level. For example, for example, if if we have a very good financial condition and working our capability, good health, and we have wisdom, we have state of good state of minds, we have noble personalities, we have virtues. People respect more those people who have these holistic wealth. Or when you have a gift like material gift to to your family members. For example, um you buy shoes like like the limited version shoes or bags to your family members for your family members. And if you just buy it and give it to them, say nothing, so they just receive it and they could say thank you to you, but that's it. But if you know that you know the stories behind this the shoes and the good like the qualities of the shoes can protect your family's members feet, and how good they are to protect your family members, and how do you care about how you care about their health conditions. So that's why they bought the shoes. You buy the shoes as a gift to your family members. When we share those non-material things in material item, so you make that item, you add more value to that item or that thing, so it will generate a bigger or a better value of things that we give to other people. So that why you know that there are some products in this life. There are some product in this life. Um, if we talk about the original price, the price that they need to have to uh, create or produce that product, it's not that much. But when they add the the story behind the products, who made it, the store, and the value, they add more value in the product, how they can protect us, how they can make us more beautiful, how they can make us more um could be a better version of us. For example, when we use these items, so that's the time we add more value to that item. So that's why people can spend $1,000, even $1 million just to buy a thing. So they can spend $1,000 to buy a bag, or $1 million to buy a car, for example, because they add more value that to that items. So that's we call um, that we call is dematerialize. We call it dematerialize. I'm not sure if we have enough space. Dematerialize, dematerialize the mm, physical assets or physical things, so that we can add more value to that assets. So that's why if we add the non-physical assets in us. Like we not only have the material capability, physical well-being, we also have wisdom, good state of mind, noble personalities, virtues. Our value would be better, greater, and the person, the person who not only have material capability, physical well-being, wisdom, state of mind, good state of mind, noble personalities, virtues. People cannot divide us. People cannot divide us, but we define ourselves. They cannot pay it any price for us, but we pay by ourselves, and we are the one who define us, define our value. So that's why when a company invites an expert comes to their company to help them resolve problems or some aspect in their companies, if the experts does not only have the capability to do it, not only have good health to do it, but they also have the wisdom to guide the company go goes the right path, make a very all good condition or right decision, sorry, decision. So the value of that experts could be greater in the employer's eyes. So do you want to add more value in you? And the more value that we are, the better life that we have. So the salary or the incomes that you get every day, every month, every year depends on the value that you have in yourself. So try to add more value in you. Don't let anyone divide you by just material capability or just health. And the physical assets could protect or safeguard our non-physical assets. And these non-physical assets are very vague to someone. Previously, when I think about wisdom, I thought that is the a very is a concept that is hard to get. How how can I have wisdom? What it is, and how can I have it? Is not clear in my mind, and there is no definition or right or proper conceptions in me about wisdom or a good state of mind or personalities I should have or the virtues I should cultivate in me. So um, I'm so grateful for uh, what I have learned from my great master and my teachers. They have materialized the non-material assets they have materialized. Okay. Mater materialize the non-physical assets, so that we from a very vague concepts like wisdom, state of mind, no noble personalities, virtues, we we know what it is, we know the definition of it, we know, we can touch it, we can feel it, we can have it, or we can touch them, we can feel them, we can have them, because they are materialized to be the physical things. So we would know how to do it later on in the course. Um, but since um, the wise man have materialized those non-physical assets, there is hope for me and for many people to own or to have or to cultivate these non-material assets in us. So I'm happy to have it in me and to cultivate them in me every day, every single day. So when I talk about these non-material assets, I'm so grateful for everything that I have learned from my great master, from my teachers. And now we have these assets. We know that we know um, we know their existence. We know they exist in life, and we know, and later on we would know how to have it in us, how to add more value in us, how to when we materialize these non-physical assets, and we know how to have them in us. What does it mean? It means that we add more value in us. It means that we dematerialize us. We dematerialize us. We add more value in us. So we can define us instead of letting other people define us. So today, I'm happy. I'm super happy to share with you uh, this 7 holistic vows, and I'm so appreciate that we have this value in us. Hello, and Bo. Is it right? Is
Yeah,
this your name?
yeah,
Yeah.
yes. Yes. Thank you very much for great sharing. Yeah, yeah. So,
Do
I your the time of sharing is six. Let's see, 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. or in the morning.
Yes, in the morning from 4:30 to
Oh, really?
6:30. Yeah.
Already a friend shared a link to me, and I saw it's in the afternoon. But this morning I woke up early, so I just I say, oh, maybe in the morning. So I enter the Zoom, and and I I saw you. Yeah, that time I just woke up, so I couldn't turn on the camera or to say to say something. But thank you very much for your sharing. Yeah, that's valuable. Yeah,
Yeah. Thank you so much for your presence and your time. So
yeah,
you want me to share the link of the Zoom or the link of what?
yeah. I have the link already, but just I see the time.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. From
it's
from 4:30
in
to
the afternoon. Yeah,
yeah. Are you are in Vietnam or in which country?
in Ho Chi Minh City.
It's Ho Chi Minh
Yeah,
City. So it's 4:30 to 6:30 in the
yeah,
morning.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. In the
Thank
morning.
you
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much. Yeah. You are
Where you now, Miss?
in the Philippines.
Oh, really? Yeah, really. Okay. Uh, oh,
So you are from
man,
mentors or
Mentor Five.
oh mentor part.
Yeah, just
Congratulations. So you was
yeah. Thank you.
come
Yeah,
back from
just
Fuwok Islands.
yeah. Coming back from Phú Quốc. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. What about you, Miss?
Um,
You,
I just graduated from the Master 3
oh, okay.
program.
Master Three from Đà Nẵng, right?
Yes, Hội An.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hội An, Đà Nẵng. Yeah, just yeah. Okay.
Um,
Yeah, that's great to know. Yeah, I'm um I'm planning to continue with Master Four. I hope. Yeah,
yeah, enjoy the journeys. It's
yeah,
there's many things, many
yeah,
it's a really a great experience, and I have learned a lot and also developed
yeah,
myself a lot throughout the programs and my master family, the
yeah,
family that we have in the master program.
yeah.
Now we're working together with the talk show every night. So
Oh,
we're
that's
happy
great.
together to do that. Yeah. If you do you want me to share that talk show? We have the
Sure,
talk
sure, sure. Yeah, sure. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning every day. Yeah, learning how to share root education in English. Yeah, because I'm an English teacher, so so every day I try to put some uh I mean small thing to my student. Like sometimes I
Mm.
give them seven way of giving away. Yeah, sometimes give them uh four categories of problems in life. Like you the house, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Seven holistic wealth. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you
So
very much for this sharing. Yeah.
I appreciate that. And but the talk show at night we use Vietnamese language.
Oh, really?
So I only
Really?
have this course in English because I'm living
Hmm.
in the Philippines. So I want to share what I have learned and these valuables access to many people that I know around the world.
Yeah.
So that's why I
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
this course. Yeah.
What time is it in the evening?
From 9 p.m. to um 11
Well,
p.m. because we have three projects continuously
oh,
constantly.
okay.
The first one is
Mm,
the talk show. In that talk show we share about one values like this week we talk about wisdom. So
mm-hmm. Yeah.
we invite guests who have
Mm-hmm.
the like physical like that they can have the physical expression about
Mm-hmm.
wisdom, so they can share us or they can transfer their reality
Yeah.
to the participants. And
Mm,
that talk show could be in 1 hour
mm-hmm.
from
Yeah.
9 p.m. to 10 p.m. And then
Mm.
we read the book um, Hạnh phúc đủ làm chủ cuộc đời together.
Yeah, yeah.
We just read a one just I think one or two pages, and then we invert some lessons from the book.
Mm.
And the last 30 minutes we have a program about it's like a project about um reading an inner self stories in different languages.
Yeah,
So we just started 2 days ago, and we read a book about we read story of a girl who have a strange illness in Vietnamese, English, Russian, Portuguese, Spanish,
wow.
uh, mm, Chinese.
Yeah,
So
wow.
we could continue today with some other versions, languages,
Wow,
different languages
wow,
of that story. So that is the
wow. So
last 30 minutes we could do that.
so that's a big community with a
Um,
lot of people.
Now we just started 2 days ago, and I work together with my the members in my family, the master family,
Yeah,
and now we just have few people, and we are welcoming a lot of people it comes to our projects, and we
yeah,
can work together. So I hope that if you can join us, it could be great for us to have you.
yeah. Sure. If I finish work at 9 p.m., so I try uh to join if I can. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so how can I contact you by
You have Zalo account, right?
yes, yes.
Okay, I'll type my number in your yeah, so that
Okay.
you can add
uh, sure, sure.
yeah,
So you put it in the chat box, or
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah,
read it to me, or
yeah. Mm. Yeah, you see it? Yeah,
okay, give me a second, I will save it first.
yeah. So you're Vietnamese, right?
Yes, I'm Vietnamese.
Well, are you working in the Philippines?
Yes, I'm working in the Philippines.
Yeah, really. For how long? How long have you been
More
there?
than just more than 5 years.
Wow, such a long time.
Yeah, I think I have a fate in this country, so
Mhm.
here. So
Are
thank you
you
so
planning
much.
to are you planning to stay there long?
Um, I'm not sure, but I want to develop and spread this educational philosophy to the
Hmm.
people here and
Hmm.
international friends. So it could be quite of time to be here.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's great to hear.
Yeah. Thank you. Do you have English names, or I should call you uh
Uh,
Ngọc
I
Bửu?
have a nickname. My nickname
Yeah.
is Billy. Yeah,
Billy. Yeah, thank you
Billy.
so much for your presence today, Billy. It is
Yeah, yeah,
I'm happy to have you here.
yeah. Thank you
So
very
we
much,
can,
Liz. Yeah,
yeah, we can have or discuss
yeah,
about this valued deeper, and
yeah. Okay. Thank you
yeah,
very much. Have a great day, please. Yeah,
you too.
yeah. Bye
Have a
bye.
great
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye. Yeah.
And I think we can stop now for day two. I'm so happy to have all of you from your Facebook you are watching, uh, and you have you here in the Zoom. thank you so much for your support and your presence. And I hope that you inferred some lessons today. And I'm so appreciate the knowledge and all the lessons that I have shared today with all of you, and appreciate your presence. Thank you so much. And you can watch again with the video on Facebook. And enjoy your day. Have a great day ahead. Bye. And please allow me to be off the live on Facebook. Bye.